Stop sharing that. I didn't hear that. I'm just amazed at how the volume spikes instantly when you don't want anybody else to hear it. Okay, can everybody see my terminal window? I've got just a couple of things I want to show you on this so you won't have a similar problem. Let's see, dir. Okay, so okay, let's see if this works. Okay, do you see the tip.pl, the text file? I was afraid of that. Okay. All right, that's the wrong one. Hang on a minute. That was the Perl file I was playing with. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, can you see the test.py, the editor now? Okay, there's about 2 or 3 things wrong with this. There's some which will keep me from running it, some that'll keep you from running it. Okay, first of all, if you copy and paste into the file, you can have this problem. You notice that it's pushed over, that print is actually pushed over. Okay, that's going to cause a problem. You notice print has got a capital P on it. That will cause a problem. The other thing, you notice mine says Python. That'll work well on my ancient laptop. Yours has got to say Python 3. Now what happens, what you have to do, fix this first. You have to do this. And then it'll work for you. That's one of the differences between Python 2 and Python 3. Okay, just to have something to talk about, I will save it the way it is. All right, let's see if this works. Can you see my terminal? Okay, good. I'm getting tired of going back and forth. All right. Okay, you see what it told me? Unexpected indent. Python actually has some pretty good error messages on it. Now, I've been in languages that the error message you may get, and they have absolutely nothing to do with what is actually. Y'all been there before? Have you been there before in this class? Okay. All right, I'm just basically going to put it back where it's supposed to be, which means the way this is written, it'll run for me. It won't run for you. It won't run for you because I say Python. Yours has got to say Python 3. Okay, and there you go. Hello world. Okay, so what I've done was I've showed you basically. You notice it's a really uncluttered interface. You don't have to chase down the curly. A lot of people like that, and there are actually applications written in this. So, okay, and for the lab portion, and switch back again. No, I didn't want to do that. All right, we'll sneak up on it here. Oh, by the way, random thought: when you have a question for me, try to include which class you're in, because a lot of times I don't have my roll with me, and I know most of the who's and who, but not all. There we go. Okay, assignments. Think. Okay, and got a great disappointment for y'all. There's no work plan for this lab. Contain your disappointment. Okay, let me go back here one space.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
So when you click on the assignment, it says it's due Tuesday, October 13th. And then under it, it says due via get log by midnight, October 20th.
Yeah. What I need to do is I need to sit there and have one convention of one place to put this, because what happens is if I have 5 or 6 different places to put it, I'm going to forget it. Okay, well, let's talk. Do the lab. Look at the lab really quickly. Then we'll look at the. Okay, let's look at the correct lab. Now we don't want to get into that yet. Okay, correct lab is lab 5. Okay, and you see where it says due date Tuesday, October the 13th, 2020?
Mm-hmm.
That is when the actual folder will shut. That's the official due date.
Okay.
Yeah, I've tried to put them in various places. That is not working well for me. I need to have one place for it and have one place we all go for it. That way I can keep it up to date. Because one of the things is if we run behind, I like to make it fairly easy to change things. That makes it easier for me to decide to give you all a couple of days if you need it. Okay, that's the one people were talking about. I went to the test and the test itself said the 6th. All right, let me fix that after I do this. All right, Lab 5. And it downloaded it. That's fine. Okay, you're going to do a hello world, and then you're going to do, you have a file called vowels.txt. You're going to use a regular expression to do a search on it. That's pretty much it. Okay, we have covered Python. We've covered some administrative announcements. I found out where the one thing was I need to fix. I need to give you till the 6th on the class project. I mean the test project. I can fix that right after I get done talking. Just don't talk to me in between or I'll forget again. So, yeah, I think there's sometimes that my students have deliberately mistracked me, but I can't remember. Anyway, okay, so we talked about Python, we talked about regular expressions, we talked about the lab itself. Some of you may be working on the lab, some of you may be still working on the test or on the test project. This is the formal portion of the class. Those of you that wish to leave and go elsewhere because the internet's bigger, feel free to do so. The rest of you, I will be here until you go home, or 11 o'clock, whichever comes first. Okay.